Hello, and welcome back to another episode of my Driver F1 career, as we're going to go straight to 5 red lights, and away we go for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. Now today, it's slightly different, because someone had a bit of an oopsie while filming, and forgot to press the record button for the first half of the race. So the first half of the race is going to be in this saved replay cam, which to be honest I thought kind of looked kind of nice. But for now we're going to get up the inside of Alexander Albon, coming down the straight. But yeah, also sorry we missed out qualifying, we did shit. Okay, on to this, and you can see front wings flying around there as our teammate goes side by side with Nicholas Latifi. I say Nicholas Latifi way too much on this game, so we have a tiny sniff down the inside of Zhou Guanyu. But for now we are going to stay behind him and keep Alexander Albon behind us, as we have decided to start this race on, I believe we started on the hard medium tyres, I don't know. But now up at the sharp end, Sergio Perez is running away from this race. But a thing you may notice is that the rest of the top 5 are on the medium compound tyres, while Sergio Perez is on the softs. And now back to our view here. I messed up there, that was my fault. Okay, back to our view. We are now onto the back of Zhou Guanyu, around 7.5 tenths behind us. I am going to explain. The car felt shit. Through every corner, the back end was just like drifting, and the car felt really unresponsive to drive. So yeah, it wasn't going too well. Well, that's what happened in qualifying. In the race, it got a tiny bit better with the higher fuel loads, but as we got more and more into the race, it got more and more slippy and slidey. As for now, we are very quickly closing into the back of Nicholas Latifi, has been overtaken by Zhou Guanyu. And now onto the end of lap 3, we are going to be right behind Nicholas Latifi. We're going to have DRS on Nicholas Latifi, because it has been activated now. We are going to get past him under DRS. Taking a bit of curve there, that slowed us down. We couldn't get much acceleration, and Nicholas Latifi is going to dive back down our inside. We're going to try and get better traction off the line, trying to get back at him. I think he has DRS, if I am not mistaken, but I think we are going to stay ahead into the corner. He's still side by side with us, so we have to take a wider line, but that wide line does get us back onto the favoured racing line. As now up at the sharp end, Max Verstappen is going for a move up the inside of Lewis Hamilton on lap 5 here. Same move that we tried to make, as yes, he is on medium tyres. I was right before. I didn't check this before. I'm also wearing blue light glasses, so I can't see the tyres properly. This is a shambles. But for now, Verstappen is still behind Hamilton, but will he be behind it for much longer, as he's going to go down into turn 1? Can he stay over in there side by side going through turn 1? Max Verstappen on the curb, Max inside line, outside line, Lewis Hamilton on the inside line. Can Lewis Hamilton stay ahead? I believe he's going to get DRS for this next straight here, so he should be able to hold this lead. But Max Verstappen is going to come up ahead, come up alongside him with the superior speed of the Red Bull. We can see Hamilton with that DRS is going to be faster, and he is going to stay ahead, but they're still side by side going through this tight twisty section. As this has invited the Ferraris right into the battle. There's a bit of contact. Verstappen has a moment out of the corner, as Hamilton is going to come out of that battle. Lost a lot of time in the same place. Oh, we're going backwards, as Sergio Perez on the end of lap 6 is going to pit off the soft compound tyres, which is going to let Lewis Hamilton into the lead of the race here. He has a pretty good stop as he puts on, I believe those are mediums. Yes, I believe those are mediums. So he is going for the 2 stop. We are going for 1 stop, I believe. But we are about 5 seconds off the back of Sergio Perez, who has just pitted. So our race is going, let's call it fine and dandy. It's not. The car feels like rubbish, but Vettel's doing a bit better than us. He's in P14, we're in P16, but Vettel does have Sergio Perez right behind him, which, I mean, probably will, he'll probably get past him. It is a Red Bull compared to an Aston Martin. Yeah, that's not going to last long. But for now, we're just driving around trying to stay ahead of Nicholas Latifi, all the while trying to catch up to our teammate in front, which we should probably not be able to do because we are a rookie compared to Sebastian Vettel, who's a 4-time world champion, as we go deep into out of the castle section, which costs us even more time. And now up ahead, looking at Charles Leclerc, he locks up the brakes and he's right into the wall. Oh, that is a nasty crash. As his teammate's gone right up the back of him, and I believe that's an AlphaTauri. It's the AlphaTauri of Pierre Gasly. I believe Sainz had an engine failure, and then Gasly went straight into the back of him, but this called the safety car out, so we are now going to box on to what I thought we were going to be boxing onto the hard compound tyres to try and go to the end of the race, but our team thought differently as they've got a set of softs for us. So I mean, we're going to have to use these to very good effect if we want to get anywhere in this race, because we know we're going to have to end up on the hard compound tyres after this, which, to be honest, I'm very confused, because we could have just put the hard compound tyres on, been on the same strategy as everyone else, and just tried to do pace, but I guess our team saw we didn't have much pace, so they put us on the softs. But for now, off the safety car restart, we are side by side with Zhou Guanyu, as he's on our outside. We're going to get past him, but as I was saying before, we're going to have to pit to the hard compound tyre, because that's the only new set of tyres we have left. We don't have a set of mediums, and the ones we used before for 8 laps won't get to the end, so we're going to have to pit onto these hard compound tyres, which I'm not going to sugarcoat or anything. The hards on the Aston Martin have been atrocious. One of my plans for the next few races is to try and get some of those tyre wear upgrades, so hopefully we can avoid the hard tyres. I think our main focus is going to be tyre wear upgrades to try and make it so that we can do a medium soft, or even a soft medium. I think I prefer the medium soft. I prefer having the pace at the end, but we probably won't be able to get that at Season 1. Which means I'm going to have to make decisions later on whether we stick with Aston Martin and then only do a half season at another team. Because one of the rules for this championship is, well, not championship, one of the rules for this series is that there's 10 seasons and we have to go to all 10 teams. So you'd think that means a team a season, but you can do half seasons. You can swap F1 teams halfway through the season. I think I'm planning to do that with maybe... Actually, no, I won't reveal what I'm going to do. You're going to have to watch the... watch all the other episodes of this. Maybe next season we might do something a bit drastic, but I have plans, and yeah, I have plans. Don't ask. As for now, we are scrolling through race order. So yeah, oh, we're speeding up a bit. Someone really didn't do a good job of editing all those bits out. I haven't talked to him. Yeah, I need to stop doing these at like 8 in the evening. I just have no commentary for it. But for now, Perez on some kind of tyres, probably older than Hamilton's, is now in P2 behind him as we're not moving again. And we're going to have a look at Perez following Hamilton at speed. Who edited this? It's shit. Oh yeah, it was me. But yeah, no. Back to our POV here. We are following the one and only Daniel Ricciardo around in his Papaya McLaren. Not really doing much at this point. Just trying to get up to the back of him. Seeing what we can do. Yeah. Having fun. Trying to get past the McLaren ahead of us, but for now we've got 2 seconds to the back of us. We're on relatively new soft tyres, following a McLaren who I believe is on hards, going to the end of the race. So right now we should be much faster than him, but yeah, his car's a lot faster. You can see we're struggling in the traction zones compared to the hard tyres. So yeah, we might have to bring some upgrades to real life hardware to kind of help that, and I think those upgrades are going to come in for the Hungarian Grand Prix. So yeah, hopefully that will help us a bit, get a bit more help in the traction zones, getting the throttle down. As we're once again scrolling through the grid order here, Sergio Perez going for a move for the lead on Lewis Hamilton. He's going to go round the outside, try and get ahead into turn 1. Lewis Hamilton really fighting into turn 1. He's keeping up the inside, keeping it clean with Sergio Perez, and just doing a copycat move that he did on Max Verstappen before. But for now, I believe he has DRS. Yes, he does. And Max Verstappen, speak of the devil, has joined the fray. And Verstappen is going to go up into the lead of the race. But is he? Sergio Perez might have other thoughts about that. The Red Bulls go side by side. Mercedes following again. I believe Sergio Perez gets a little tap there from Max Verstappen. And Verstappen up into the lead of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, with Perez in second, Hamilton in third, and George Russell right behind him in fourth, with a little bit of a gap to Fernando Alonso behind, but not really a big gap, only just over a second now. It just goes under a second there. See? As for now, start of lap 14, Perez is going to be right behind Max Verstappen up ahead. Will he be able to get past him with DRS? You'd think they should be able to. They're in the same car. One of them has DRS, and yeah, but the one that has DRS has a lot older tyres, so make of that what you will. They might decide Perez needs to defend from Hamilton. As we're just going to follow this for a minute. Oh, no we're not, we're moving back through the order. Oh, we're going back to my POV apparently. Yeah, I didn't edit this well, did I? Oh, we're going backwards. Remix. It's rewind time. Oh, we're pitting. That's fun. Are we pitting? Yes, we're pitting. We're going to take these lovely used soft compound boots off and strap on a lovely new set of what I hope is going to be the hard compound tyres. After what happened in Monaco, I really don't know what the pit crew does compared to me. Yeah, when I'm missing half a front wing and I tell them I need to change the front wing, you'd think they changed the front wing, but they really didn't. As we come lap 15, Guan Yu Zhou is going to get back ahead of us, and the Cheeky Devils got DRS on us, which isn't really what we wanted, but for now we're going to stick with it, try and use RES, try and keep on the back of him. We're going to have fresher tyres with him. So now on to lap 16. He's pulling away. As we go quite wide and almost tap the wall, and once again lose another front wing on a street track. As for now, on to lap 20. Nothing much happened over the last few laps, but we clout the wall and lose our front wing, which completely unintentionally, this brought out the safety car, which means we're going to be able to pit on to our not very fresh medium compound tyres, which we started this race on, and come out on some very nice medium compound tyres. As now on to lap wait, give me a sec. Okay guys, it's now on to the safety car restart. We are right almost into the back of Zhou Guanyu there. Not quite, which is good, because we don't want to lose our front wing. As I said before, we are on the medium compound of tyre. Up ahead we have Zhou Guanyu on old hard compound tyres, and behind us we have absolutely no one, because we're last place behind the safety car, and Leclerc and Sainz are just sat pretty behind us DNFing because they hit each other. As now onto the safety car restart, we are going to be alongside Zhou Guanyu. We need to try and make up as many places as possible, and to do this we decide we're going to try and pull off a double overtake on some Williams, which we do. Technically it was a triple overtake, so we got past Zhou Guanyu as well, and now onto the end of the straight, we're going to go up the inside of Yuki Tsunoda here, onto the back of Valtteri Thus, trying to get some points in this race. I don't know where this accent is coming from. I do not drive for Ferrari. Is that racist? That might be mildly racist. But for now, on to... I need to stop saying on to the back of Bottas. I need to find a new word for it. We're going to be coming up to the gearbox of Valtteri Bottas into the castle section. As I said, we are on fresher tyres, but they're still not very fresh tyres. They are mediums that did around 8, probably done 10 laps by now. So once again in the traction zones, we're not that good. So we got to really use some straight line speed, which I hope we have. We should have. But Valtteri Bottas is our main target in P12. With Yuki Tsunoda behind us, very close behind us, uncomfortably close behind us. We have around 50% battery left, as we're going to deploy all of it to try and catch up to Valtteri Bottas, and then hopefully Daniel Ricciardo, and then whoever's in front of him. Because we haven't got points since Saudi Arabia, and we kind of want some points. Braking at the 100-meter board, 90-degree corner, which for some reason should be easy, but for some reason I just couldn't get these 90-degree corners linked up. I don't know if it was the car, I don't know if it was me. It was probably a bit of both, really. The car felt really bad. I wasn't too confident driving around Azerbaijan. But we've closed right up to the back of Bottas, and now we are going to go up his inside into the third 90-degree corner of the lap. And now we have Mick Schumacher ahead of us. I'm not sure whether we're going to be able to overtake him or not. We only have about half a lap left, and he's a second ahead of us. We do have better tyres, but with this year's AI, it doesn't really matter what tyres you're on. It's just, can you get the power down anyway? Because the AI always get perfect traction out of the corners. It's very annoying. But yeah, we're going to deploy our ES, completely drain that battery there. Try and get up as high as we can, as close as we can to Mick Schumacher. We're braking a lot later into that corner than the AI, as we have a little bit of a snap and our rear wheels hit the wall there. But we are very quickly losing time to Mick Schumacher, and I believe that this race may soon be over. Because, yeah, so far I believe we've had a 16, a 6th, 11th, 15th, and yeah, we're just getting so close to points, but not quite there, as we come in P12 for this race, as not really the place we want to be, as our teammate gets Sebastian Vettel, driver of the day, if I could English, as I believe that is his first points of the season, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he's had a pretty abysmal start to the season compared to, well, I say compared to us. We have a pretty bad, we did good in Saudi and then bad everywhere else. I mean, we didn't do that bad in Australia. We just went on the wrong strategy, which, to be honest, probably bad. But Max Verstappen is going to get the win in Azerbaijan today. We want to get our win. We want to get a win at some point. But that's not going to be in this race, sadly. As, to be honest, I expected the other Red Bull to be winning this race, but congratulations to Max. He's joined by Lewis Hamilton and George Russell on the podium. Not too dissimilar to real life in Hungary, France and all that places, as Mercedes and Max on the podium seems to be a regular thing. Yeah. Yeah, they're celebrating on the podium. I don't know what to say. So I'm going to ask you guys if you've enjoyed the video, which, to be honest, if you haven't, I completely understand. I sound and feel shit. But Max won, Red Bull won, both Ferraris DNF. That's like 3 DNFs in 4 races for Charles Leclerc, 2 of them engine failures, one of them him bashing a wall and then his teammate ramming him up the ass. But yes, Sebastian Vettel comes in P9, we come home in P12, with Fernando Alonso in P4, which to be honest, pretty good showing from Fernando there, seeing as he started in 10th position, with Sergio Perez down in 7th, which confused me a lot since he started on pole. So probably unlucky for Red Bull with the safety cars there, but this is where I am going to say thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you have, like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. That's, I think we're at 265 at time of recording. We've gone up 15 subscribers in a week, which is actually really good for us channel. We've only got 265 subscribers, so 15 in a week is mad. So thank you guys for watching. Try and get us to 500 subscribers for the end of the year, and I will see you guys in the next video for what I believe is the Canadian Grand Prix around Montreal. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you've enjoyed. Bye bye.